Plod, plod. There we are. Good evening. Hopefully, yeah, looks like my voice is going through. This is good news. As always, updates just before stream. They always just want to happen just before streams. I had to update my my Stream Deck Wavelink software, which is what all the sound goes through. And OBS doesn't like it when you do anything with sound, so that was what that was. We had a heat index reach 47.2 degrees yesterday. I mean, that's no, no, thank you, no. I mean, it's warm here, but it's cooler than it has been. We've had a little bit of rain over the last few days, which is nice. We like the rain. Rain is good. It cools everything down. We like rain. 47.2 degrees C. That sounds horrible. That really does. I couldn't cope with that. I really couldn't. With or without humidity. Anyway, welcome in, Lawful. Good to see you. Good to see anybody else that's lurking in the chat and hasn't given us a wave. Come on, give us a wave if you're there. That'd be good to know you're with us. But we are going to pop onto Ludic straight away, and we've got lots of digging to do. Do let me know what the sound levels are like, because I can't really tell. It should be okay, hopefully. The music should be alright. You should be able to hear my voice. Yeah, I was really worried actually when because I installed this new update and it lost all of my all of the little settings I put on my microphone, including the noise cancellation. And I checked what I could hear, and I could hear everything. There was a helicopter going over and the mic was picking that up. Mrs. Plod and Living Carrot were chatting away next door. It was picking up their conversation. You would have heard everything you don't want to be hearing. So fortunately, I managed to find it, download it, get it installed, and it's all working again. So we're all good. Anyway, welcome back in. We are in our house. Let's go and sleep. Our bed is now over here. And what I better do is just see if there's anybody else online. No, there isn't. Nobody to wave to today. That's fine. That's all good. So we're all alone. We've got the whole server to ourselves. Oh, what should we do? What should we do? We're going to go and do digging. That's what we're going to do. So I'm going to wander down my stairs over here. And this is the plan for the entire stream. It's not going to be exciting. I'm sorry. But we've got so much digging to do. I want to dig here, and I want to dig about here, and I want to do lots of digging down bit further, bit more, quite a long way down, about here, no, here, that was it. I've gone past it. I can't get out. Yeah, okay. That was it. That was my entrance. I've just gone past it again. I think that's where I wanted to go. That's it. Yeah, in here. This is it. So basically what I want to do is I want to create a whole load of farms under my base. I want to create some crop farms, which we're going to do nearer the top. I want to create some animal farms, which we're going to do even nearer the top, because I want to just be able to drop them down from the surface. But I'd also quite like to create a sneaky little mob farm. So I want to do that a bit further down, which is why we've come all the way down here. So basically I've come to the level where the deep slate begins, because no one wants to dig through that stuff if they don't have to. So I'm going to dig from here and upwards a bit, and we are getting bits of iron, which is nice. That's what we want. So partly we're after the ores and the materials we can get from this, but mainly we want the space because I want to create a cheeky little mob farm. It will be a cave-only mob farm, and this is a good thing because what we don't want are raid parties spawning in it, because the other guys have got some village stuff going on. There's a bit of villager tech going around here on. Here at spawn. This is spawn, isn't it? Spawn town. So I don't want to do anything that's going to interfere with other people's villagers. So I don't really want to be spawning raids or anything in. But if we get a little mob farm going in, we can get ourselves some decent XP to do some enchanting, and we can also get all the drops that we can sell in our shop, because I don't think anyone else, I think there's a skeleton farm in one of the other players' bases, but I don't think anyone else is doing a full-on mob farm, so we'll be able to get quite a bit of armor and gunpowder. We'll be able to start selling some rockets and things even before anyone's gone to the nether in the end. That's my plan, is to try and corner that market, get the gunpowder going, and see if I can win some diamonds that way. So, but in order to do that, we're just going to need to clear out tons and tons of stone. So that's what we're doing on stream today. Sometimes streams are grindy work, and I don't know why I'm skipping the deep state. I still need to mine it out. So that's what we're doing. Just going to go around in a spiral, because that's how I like doing it. But yeah, that's very hot. Lawful meteor. I mean, how did that feel? I'm assuming you kind of managed to stay inside with a bit of aircon and stuff. But yeah, that doesn't sound pleasant. Diggy dig dig dig. Oh, there goes a pick. It takes, I reckon, I mean, this is a 25 by 25 thing, so it's not a 16 by 16 chunk. I don't want to mine this bit, because this is where the oh, it's not that bit, it's this bit here. There you go, that's where the water and stuff is, so I need to be careful. In fact, let's make a thing that goes around that. That one's okay. That's okay, and it's alright to get into this corner here. But I don't want to dig through there, that'll let the water out. So that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. That one there, and then this corner we can take out. There we go. So that area, in fact, oh yeah, that's what the ladder's against. So, oh, has my music stopped? Yeah, it has. And there's no play button either. That's interesting. It's definitely stay inside temperatures for this old man. It's stay inside temperatures for me as well. The sky could have been green yesterday and I wouldn't have known. You're just completely staying inside. Why? Why is that not playing? Oh, there we go. Yeah, we've had that one. There we go. That's better. Silly music. Yeah, I would not only staying inside, I just would not be moving. That's, yeah, that's way too hot for me. Way too hot. I said I was going to do a spiral, and then I'm just kind of going up and down. I'll do what I said I was going to do. I'll keep mining this wall on the left. What I would ideally do, if I can still do it actually, the markers pack doesn't seem to work on the on this world, but that's we've got it as one of the world resource packs, and it doesn't seem to be working properly. But I can still install it locally, and that should hopefully work. So we can try that in a minute, and then we'll know our spawn circles and things that we'll need to get the mob farm working. Because we don't want to mine more than we need to, but we also want to get our rates as high as we can for this little area. But when you do have to go out in those kind of temperatures, it's like getting smacked in the mouth when the heat hits you. Yeah, I bet it is. I can remember I went to Germany on a trip back when I was, in fact, it was the first time I ever flew. It was the first time I ever went on an aeroplane. I went to Germany, to Munich, and stepped off, and they were in the middle of a heat wave over there, which we weren't in the UK at the time. It was just a local thing. So I stepped off, and I literally felt the heat hit me, and I thought, well, that's weird. That must be like from the engines of the aeroplane or something. And I kind of walked away from the plane, and nope, it's that's just how hot it was. But yeah, it really does smack you in the face sometimes. And yeah, you can't walk far in that heat. Can't do much at all with it, really, to be honest. That's too hot for a plod plod. Okay, so this little chunk of stuff we can happily remove. Don't know why I'd left that corner there in. I think it was where I was just trying to get through to the corners of the square. Just making my way through to the edges. Ended up leaving a little block of blocks, so to speak. You're in Germany in the 60s, the only time you flew. Also, oh wow. It's a lovely place. Man, it's a big old country, Germany, isn't it? I mean, as I say, I went to Munich, so I got to see a bit of Bavaria, but I'd love to go and see some other bits at some point. Go and pay Finn the Waffle a visit, maybe, at some point. I haven't been on a plane since 1968. That's good. I approve. We need to not be flying in the climate crisis.